Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? What's happening? What is going on with it? Let me try to fix this camera situation if I can. I guess that's the one we're using. Alrighty, that's the one we're using. What's happening with it? Lot to talk about tonight. Lots to talk about. Full show. I didn't have enough room on the title. We got a lot. We got Rolling Stone articles. We got Doug with a stub toe. We got general awareness drinking antifreeze. We don't know where Benny Keys is. We have Donald going on a panel tour and just snapping, saying all type of craziness. And I gave him some advice and called him a genius for this. What else do we have? We got Feature Man. I was voted on Turtle Island. Look, we got to get this thing started right, man. Who's up in the chat? We can only do it one way. And moment of silence for the new generation that doesn't have any hits like this right here. Today's music sucks. It's old school to the death of me. And if you are new school, I feel sorry for you. Let's get it popping. Get these comments on the screen. Oh, he got rid of it. All right. Didn't know how to stop it. Listen, so on a serious note, the first thing in the title is real, man. I don't know. There's a missing family. A subscriber hooked me up with these people. They're supposed to be calling me back. They're at a Greyhound station. I don't know if I want to say the name right now of the family. I don't know the case. I know nothing about it. Here's what I know. To my chat. Somebody that you know in the chat, if you're in this chat a lot, somebody that you know contacted me, and there's a missing family dealing with tragedy events. They're getting attacked. It's probably, I don't know if you know the case. Maybe some of you do. I really want to tell you. The problem is, do I say it live and then it's on the internet? I don't know anything about the case. Look, I'll tell you at the end. We'll do it like that. But I'm awaiting a call back from a family. From what I could understand, as a single mother, tragedy pimps are attacking her bad. And one of my subs reached out to say, white boy has her back. He'll take care of it. And I called her before this live, and this woman was at the Greyhound station, and she said, I'll give you a call back. Is this Matt? I said, yes, it is. She said, oh, man, I need your help. So we might get a call when I'm live. I got a lot to talk about, so let's just see what happens with that. Who's up in the chat? What's up, Selena? Oh, Natasha, what's happening? All right, Natasha, look. Okay, all right. Well, I won't do it. Won't do it. All right. Loud and clear. It is a good song. Moment of silence for the younger generation that has no bangers like that. Lots to talk about, man. Lots to talk about. So, it's been a rough ass week. Yeah, man, I know you've been going through a death. It's tough, man. It's, unfortunately, man, I'm going to give it to you as real as it gets. Because in this, what you're going through, I hate grief. And I hate when someone dies. And I really, listen, people, if you support me, when this day comes for me, leave me alone. There's nothing anybody can say. Nobody. I appreciate, stay strong. I appreciate, I'm sorry. To me, personally, that gets me aggravated. And it keeps coming and coming and coming. There's people I haven't even talked to in 20 fucking years when my brother died. And I'm like, looking at the text message like, motherfucker, where you ain't say nothing to me in 20 years because you seen a Facebook post? Like I got mad. I started getting like resentful. And I had so much going on with my family. But I don't know if you're going through that. That's just me. And maybe it's just because I'm weird. But look, I'm gonna give it to you real, man. Um, the only thing that's gonna help you is time. Time, to me, is the most important aspect of life. Some people say love is. You can learn how to love again. You can fall out of love. You can never get time back. I've lost time, senseless time. Time will never get back. And it hurt every day. But time is what you need to fall back in love. Time is what you do. Time is what happens when you fall out of love. It's time. Time is the most precious thing in this world, and everybody takes it for granted. Time is the most precious thing in the world to me. People don't understand it. There's nothing you can put before that besides God. But under God, it's time. And time is the only thing that's going to help you. It's only time. There's not a text message that's going to help you. There's no words that's going to uplift you. You're going to go through something, and you're just going to go through it. What's going to help? It's only time. Small things help. Holidays, music, memories, cardinals, family, friends. But all that combined, the only thing that's going to help you is time. And that's my words to you. And I mean that from my heart. What's up, Joanne? Yeah, I know it. Just time, Gypsy. That's it. Yeah, man. 100% mystical. 100%. People mean well. People mean well. And they feel like they have the magic words in this circumstance. But we've already heard it 100 times. Backwards, forwards, and even what you think that you're about to text and tell me, somebody already articulated it better than you did. And you're just annoying me right now. Just give me some time. And that's the only thing that's going to help you through this. For any person going through any loss, that's the best advice I can give you. And for the people who don't understand what I'm saying, you haven't lost somebody close enough. I'm not talking about a Facebook friend. That doesn't count. I'm not talking about somebody with this high school with 50 fucking years ago. It doesn't count. Somebody close to you. It's gonna hurt, and it sucks. That's the only thing that's gonna help you is time. It is the only thing that can help you. Time will help you. Time will help you. Time makes it less hurtful. The more time you have, the better you can deal with it. And when the texts come in, the better you can deal with them. When the music plays, there's a few songs right now that you can ask me, well, I can't listen to without bawling, crying on the spot. If the Kenny Chesney song comes on, excuse me, Kenny Chesney, country guy, he has a song about brothers. If that plays, I'll cry on the spot. I can't do that song. I will cry. I forget who sings that one grief song. It's pretty popular. I can't listen to it. Very popular. People, you all know it. It's like a woman singing, and no, you know what I mean. if that comes on, I'll start crying. And it's been years. But sometimes I can listen like half the song while I'm crying. It's tough, but time will help you, man. The holidays that follow through, you're gonna be sad. You know, sometimes you look forward to getting with your family, but it ain't the same when everybody's busted up. Because maybe mentally you're there because time got you there, but maybe mom's not there yet, or your sister, your brother, or your cousin, or your uncle. So you have to wait till everybody's there because everybody used to be happy, but now everybody's sad. Or some people are happy and have gotten through it, but other people are sad. So it brings everybody down. It's tough to deal with. And then the sad part is once everybody gets on board, it's going to happen again. It's just life. Life is tough. And I do want to talk about something important before we start to get to the shit show and the clowning. Speaking of life, there's a guy on YouTube. I watched a stream today at work. I listened to it at work. And the guy admitted to drinking a cup of antifreeze. Okay? I made a video about this creator a few weeks ago. He jumped through hurdles and hoops and everything else. And he was managed to get it taken. He was managed to get it taken down. This is the first time ever happened on the channel. Skunk, it was through your assistance. I'm not going to say the guy's name. Chat, you guys can chat. It's a hard subject to approach because the title of the stream was called Goodbye. And this guy was talking about drinking antifreeze and saying, I'll see you on the other side. So he basically was flirting with the idea of suicide. Now, I have a lot of opinions on this, and I'll state this first. Be very careful what I say. In my life, I've had a few women say that they're going to take their life. And I'm not like, I don't have the magic stick. I'm not no pimp. I don't know what happens with relationships sometimes, but sometimes it goes there. And that's where this guy's at. But I'll say this. In my experience in life, when a person says that they're going to do that, it usually doesn't happen. What happens in life is the people who don't say it do it. And in my experience, people who said they're going to do that because I wanted to move on, they didn't do it. It was a crutch. They were trying to have power on me. They didn't want me to go anywhere in this certain point of my life. But they didn't do it. Now, I don't know how everybody thinks, so I don't want to put that out there as a broad statement. I will say this. Being on YouTube as a creator, you're going to get doxxed. You're going to get doxxed. It's just what happens. You're going to get doxxed. Now, when you get doxxed, that's when you learn the power to dox. When people are coming at your family and you don't know these people, you can just get this much info on them, that's when you learn to dox. And everybody does it back. I don't care what anybody says. Some people put it on YouTube. Myself, if you come at my family, the fun is off YouTube because I'll get banned, the shit that I'm going to do behind it. So I don't put it on YouTube. If you ever really want to know what happens, contact me. Get ready to laugh. I sign people up for the military. Listen, I don't even fuck around. I have Jehovah's Witnesses coming by. You started it. Now, you don't get to determine when this stops because you went there. Now I know who you are. You can put it on YouTube. I don't care. We're keeping this off YouTube. I know you're stressing. And what are you going to do? Tell people I went to prison? I've made thousands of videos about it. What do you fucking do? Whatever. The point is, it's going to happen. And what I just explained happens to everybody. Everybody. And I will say this. Most creators that don't want anything to do with doxing, but when it happens to them, they learn how to do it. That's all I'm saying. Now look. I don't promote that. It's not good behavior. But I'm just saying that. For YouTube drama, it's all stupid. Even what I do, when it's done for me, it's all stupid. It's all stupid. But when something like this happens, when someone's admitting or saying they're going to do or harm themselves, you should dox. You should SWAT. You should make sure police are over there checking on dude. Personally, I think the dude's a vagina. Get over it, dude. There's 1,000 fish in the ocean. You don't say that about let go, bro. Let go. It's not that like you in the moment. And I wish you the best. But people should not dox, but gain the info to make sure dude is straight. That's all I'm saying about it. I don't want nothing to happen to anybody. I'm not clowning on anybody. I'm just giving you my personal experiences with this word. And furthermore, the dude should get Baker acted, in my opinion. And I've said this 2 lives ago. And now it's to the point where he's going on live and saying he's drinking antifreeze. And it's nuts. All right, cool. What up, Skunky? What's up, Arctic? Checking what's in the house. I appreciate that. Avery, what's happening, Avery? I see you've been all over the streets. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this link for you, Miss Avery. Here you go. I saw you all over the streets lately. You can hit that link. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So we got this Rolling Stone article. What's up, Lori? That's not good. Who is threatening to drink? Yeah, listen, I'm not talking it up to just give my experience and saying what I said. People know. It's in the chat. I can see it. What is it, Matt? What's up, Jessica, little Texan? That's where he is as of last night, Matt. Really? Somebody bag rapping him? Good. All right, here's the deal, people. It's rap, general awareness. A few weeks ago, I did a video, and I was, I don't know who saw it, who didn't. Is the lady Avery in here? Is she still in the chat? What's up, Miss Erin? Don's friend, what's happening? She's not in here? Hit the link. So look, the guy rapped. I made a video. Apparently there were some allegations against him. I don't like deadbeat daddies, people. I'm all the way against that. I'm all the way against that. I'm a provider. I go to work every day. Uh, shit, I'm about to get a second job. Um, you know, life gets rough for me too, dude. It's not easy. This shit, there's no manual with this. But look, man, from what I see and observe, okay, forget about the back child support payments. Forget about the uh, well, I can't forget about that. But whatever happened with him joking, we're gonna skip that part. Uh, look, to me, this looks like the I'm young and dumb, and if I can't have you, I'm gonna kill myself part. Okay, I'm just saying, people. I'm just saying, we all been 20 years old before. Okay? Sometimes people act like this when they're 30 years old. This is the old okey doke. This is the old first love. This is the old. This is the hottest girlfriend of my life. This is the old. I'll never do better. This is the old. It's one of those type of thinkings, and you have to snap back to reality. That's it. This is what I've observed, and I'm just stating how I feel, and that's it. The lady, is she going to hit the link? Exactly, man. And I'm just keeping it real, people. Again, I don't want nobody to harm themselves at all. But I do know that people support the guy. Uh, you can hop on. Is she gonna call Natasha? So I got a family who needs help, and they're supposed to call. But I'm gonna keep going. Look, the Rolling Stone article. All right, here's the deal. It's been all over the streets. Uh, had Jim on talking about Doug's little wiener the other day, and the tiny wiener that it is. And we're going to talk about Doug in a minute. The, the motherfucker. So he this. So here's the deal, man. This Rolling Stone article comes out, and look, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Uh, it's one of those things where you click it and you can't read the whole friggin' thing unless you sign up for it and blah blah blah. So I had to do all that shit. People were sending it to me, and I took a peek at it. It had bad. It looks bad. Um, yeah, you can come up here. You can jump on up. So the article looked bad. It was missing families. I don't know this case, but there were some certain things that I'm looking at the article. It didn't make sense. I have 13,000 subs, almost. I think I'm just under it. I'm not a YouTube star by any measure. Any measure. This Jim has 5,000, and they're calling him a YouTube star. And look, hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you?
Pretty good.
I didn't know if you were talking to me to come up or somebody else.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing your name all over the YouTube streets lately. What's been going on?
Oh yeah. Yep, my name has been it's been well on the drama side, yeah, it's been all over the place.
Yeah, why is that?
Because um I was repeating a message that was sent to me that had calling me uh calling me an N lover because my son is mixed and I said the full word, the full N word. as it was in the message. So now I guess I'm a racist.
Are you going to go on? So I saw a couple invitations for you to go on the stream. Burnt Toast, I believe, invited you. Are you going to take her up?
I've never even, I don't watch her. Somebody told me she did a video about me. I haven't watched it, so I didn't know anything about that. I had no idea that she was wanting me to come up or anything like that.
You had no idea that Burnt Toast was alive about you?
Yeah, I heard she did a live about me, but I didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember when you wanted to do the podcast with my wife?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I remember talking to you guys on the phone.
Yeah. Get your bitch ass out of here. I can't stand people like that. That bitch is crazy. That bitch is a liar. I don't have the receipt. I didn't have the goddamn screenshot. I just wanted to get her up here so she could say it, so she couldn't get on that live. Get your punk ass up on there and go face Burnt Toast. I am tired of people. Why is motherfucking white boy the only motherfucker to go head to head with Burnt Toast? She is not easy by any means. And Toasty, I don't got no goddamn problems. But goddamn, am I the only one who saw the video that when my name was in the title? Am I the only one who had the nuts to go face that? Man, y'all are soft. Y'all are soft. And get your bitch ass up out of here because what the people are saying is true. I just needed you to confirm that you contacted us and that we know that you're crazy. Wifey don't want nothing to do with no podcast. Somebody get out of here, walk. Get up out of here. Go find Burnt Toast channel and go find what she said about you and go over there and talk to her. Get your bitch ass up out of here. Get bitch ass up out of here. Get your bitch ass up out of here. All right, where were we? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yes, this lady called. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. This lady called and says some shit about the Gabby case. Like, I don't know, we're going to be clueless about it. And then in the conversation, she utterly lies about a big thing in the case. Like, we weren't up on that one. And then she says, well, I think it'd be a good idea if you and me do a podcast, Noel. Has Noel ever mentioned it? And then the lady's a liar. The lady's a liar. She said, oh, I'm not even going to say what she says because I know her tripolar games. And because you lie and we don't, and because now my chat knows that you did call, anything you fucking say, lady, you will be in this weekly roast. And promise me, you promise whatever the hell I'm trying to say. You're going to see it and feel it. We all know you watched the Burnt Toast roast. Don't fucking lie. Stop it! Just stop it! Just stop it! Alrighty. Where was I? Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Somebody give her a link to Burnt Toast. You should go watch what was said. Jesus, I'm tired of these people, man. I'm tired of it. God damn. I'm the only motherfucker. Listen, man. I'm tired of it. It's CY4 Radio. We don't buck no call outs. And look, by all means, Toasty knows how to give it out. That shit is not an easy panel. By no means. But come on. You watched it. Lady, you're lying, lady. You're lying. We know you watched it. We know that you watched it. Get out of here. All right, we're rolling some article. Here we are. Somebody give her a ban. Timeout. Listen, we don't do liars over here. We've been having a good, real conversation. Get that lady out of here, please. Never again. No podcast. Nothing. Get out of here. All right. Yeah, ring the bell and smash a like. The chat. It did? All right, look. So the Rolling Stone article came out. Here's the deal. It looked really bad for Jim. I called him. Actually invited him. I actually invited him on to come on, but here's how this conversation went down. I did finally update and read the whole article. Uh, it, Let me just rewind for a second. That lady's never in my chat. You know why she's in the chat? She did watch the Burnt Toast Roast. She did. She's feeling out of place on YouTube, so she's wandering over here. And I was going to do a video on her. Here's the problem. I don't have the receipts. The phone call did happen. She did ask Wifey to join a podcast, but it would be me telling you that without any receipts. So thank you, Nutball, for coming and giving me the receipts. I'm just saying. How do you want to do a podcast with my wife and you're never in my chats? You're in my chat when the internet is calling you out on your shenanigan lies. You're absolutely tripolar. You're absolutely tripolar. You lie so much. I know your type. You told so many lies since you called Wifey. You forgot what the lies were because you're lying 50 times on this panel, 150 times on this panel, 75 times on this panel. Want to suck Dolly off 100 times over here. Want to blow Dolly off over here. Want to stalk Dolly off over here. Want to go over here and lie. Lady, please. And speaking of that, they put me on goddamn Turtle Island. We'll get to that in a second. But back to the goddamn Rolling Stone article. Give her a timeout. 3. She gets 3. 1, it's like she gets a consecutive timeout. You know, like when people get sentenced? Look, it's not a concurrent thing. She gets consecutive timeouts. 60 seconds, followed by 60 seconds, followed by 60 seconds. And I would prefer 3 different moderators did it. It would make me happy, actually. But here's the thing. The Rolling Stone article. You read it, it looks bad for Jim. I'm looking at it. First off, I'll say this. Rolling Stone, super woke. Super woke. Super woke. They're about as credible as CNN. But the title, and there's missing people involved in it. You have to pay that attention. You have to look into it. Look, I get to read CNN, and I call Jim. Say, Jim, look, what's going on? A little bit uncomfortable. He's like, bro, I had the whole conversation. I recorded that. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm putting it out on Rumble later. He's like, it was like a 3-hour phone call. I'm like, really? He's like, I told him, I don't know all these cases he's done. He's telling me that he told the journalist about 3 or so families that he did help, and they completely bypassed putting that in the article. It looked to be a smear piece. The problem is, why? Like, I could get on board with the smear piece, but why would they put a smear piece on him? I don't know. But I will say this on his defense. He was more than welcome to come on here and answer all open questions. He does have it recorded, the entire interview. So when that lady called him on the phone, he hit record. He got the whole thing. I got to give him credit for that. So people are, on the comments on that video. Hey, look, for what it's worth, I take it with a grain of salt, the Rolling Stones article, because do your own research. But he has, I believe, if you have Rumble, jump on over to Rumble, and he played the full article. And I'll tell you one more thing. When you're talking to media, I've done it a bunch of times since YouTube. They don't talk to you forever, but they put this much out. It's so weird. Especially, they would beg us out there in the potato coverage. They'll sit there and record. And it's so weird with these people. Like, one time I was like, nah, I don't want to do an interview. They're like, please. I'm like, nah, I'm straight. Please. They're like begging. I'm like, will you suck it? Oh, we'll suck it. Just give us one. All right, fine. And then it's literally, I remember specifically saying, look, for my name. I'm not putting my name on this. And then they're like, okay, you don't have to say a name, blah, blah, blah. And then next thing you know, they're setting up. The lady comes over with the fucking light shining on you. There's like 60 cameras over here. It's this right here. Look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here.
I care less about that attorney and whatever he feels and thinks about. That family has ignored phone calls. That girl used to live there.
So they put that in the interview. I like sat there and talked to him for like 30 minutes. It's on my live. But they got the cameras over here. I'm like, look, I'm not saying my name. They're like, okay, you don't have to say it. I'm like, I'm not, no. So it's like they manipulate you and they're like, okay, we got him. He suckered it. And then the guy comes over with a microphone. He's like, okay, how you doing, sir? What's your name? And then you're just automatically pissed off. I'm like, yeah, Matt Marcus. And they fell for it and they printed that. So that's when I knew you could outsmart the media. But I've talked to them for mad long and they put that little clip. Okay, they wanted the aggressive protester. The guy with the tattoos, they wanted me saying something mean. Okay, I gave it to them, but I didn't want to do it. But they didn't put anything nice that I said in there. I said a lot of positive things for the Tito family. They put that in there. Okay, so be it. I'm just saying, take it with a grain of salt. Have your own opinion. There is a family involved. I don't know that case. I'm just telling you what the conversation was, and he was willing to come on here. I don't have time. We're both alpha males. He doesn't know how to shut up. I don't know how to shut up. We don't have enough time. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Hold on. This is the missing family, I believe. I don't see a live though. Maybe you're in here. I already talked to you. What are you talking about? Yeah, this is also shenanigans. Whoever sent me this, the dude doesn't have any felonies. They tried to paint him like that. Look, have your own opinion. I'm just keeping it real, people. I'm talking about the subjects that we see on the YouTube streets. Look, I'm telling you, I called him. I'm telling you what he said. I'm telling you where to go to find the whole thing of what he told me. Okay? That's it. Make your own decision. Same with the rap thing. We got to keep it going, though. What else we got? We got, all right, here. Let me take some comments. It's been a minute. Did we give her another time out? We got Don Wells. Don Wells uses foul language on a panel tour. Hey, look, have your opinion. It's cool. I'm just telling you guys, I did get the article. I did read it. I did reach out. And this is what, not only what he told me, but he was willing to come on. Have your own opinion. I'm not here to sway anybody. Really? Okay. Don, we'll get to Don in a second. And this is something else I can promise you that I told Don to say. And some people are going to get mad at what I'm about to say. It's okay. Thank you, Lori. Just leveling up. I like that. I like that right there. I'm going to steal that, Mystical. I actually enjoy that little saying you just said. Never heard that one before. I'm going to take that from you. Can I borrow it? Okay, let me rewind real fast. That lady that came on the panel, her name is Avery. She's a nutball. This is look, people. I don't even know what to say to this. Do your research. I'm not even going to attempt to even explain this. Arctic, I'm glad you're in here. I'm going to talk about our live we did the other night and that great video that you did that I posted. But first, I want to talk about Don. Look, Don went on a panel hopping tour. The man is pretty pissed off. And look, listen, if I got to face the music, people sent me Rolling Stone links because there was a guy on my panel. Everybody sent me clips of this guy saying all types of words, not such friendly words. And I listened to the words. It's not the first time he said those words. And open-mindedly, I'm listening to it. And here's what I have to say about this. I thought it was brilliant. Not to anybody who may be hurt by those words. I don't mean that at all. What I mean is, as people are trying to expose him, a man who's missing his child, and saying things, I could hear his frustration, but as I'm listening to it and watching the video, I thought about something. And I started laughing. So I called him. I said, Doc, you're a genius. He said, well, he was doing drywall. I said, what do you mean? He started laughing. I said, bro, you're a genius. I said, you need to go on the hate channels that hate on you. You need to say all the woke shit. Everything these woke people complain about, just start blabbing it, screaming it loud, repeatedly, and keep repeating it. So just hit the link and just start throwing every extremity that you could possibly think of. Because here's what's going to happen. The woke eat the woke, and they're going to report it. You don't have a channel. You're hitting a street argument. But the woke always eat the woke. Everything woke goes to shit. They'll report the channel. I'm like, do you honestly think when you're on a panel, let's just say you're on Doug's channel, which we'll get to Doug in just 1 second. But when you're on Doug's channel, he's got your name or Summer's name in the chat. Yes, most Dominions are subscribed and support him. This is correct. But there's some wanderer that has no idea who this channel is, who just is that knows Summer's face, is attracted to the case, and goes right to this panel. And then you throw one of these horrific words out, and they're going to report the channel. You're going to kill monetization. You're going to do all that. You own the power. They're triggering you to come on panel. So just hit the link and start cussing up a storm. Just start throwing all type of woke stuff left and right, and don't stop. Get it, do it faster. Big Dick Daddy it. Just start bombing this shit. Bombing it louder, and then get in the camera and say it louder. You fucking report city. Monetization. Woke eat the woke, Don. It's like one of the most smartest things that you could have done. Somebody texted. Is this the missing family? Where are they at? I'm going to call them back, people. Who's texting? Okay, here we go. You have an update? All right, we're gonna give this person a call back. First up, fuck it. Is Natasha here? We're just gonna do it. Let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. I know nothing about this case. Hey, how are you?
Hello?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm all right. Are you on the
Oh,
grid?
is this Maxwell? Hi.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, no, I'm looking for my missing. I haven't forgot about you, but I'm gonna have to call you back. It's still echoing. That's how I know it's you. I'm looking for my missing son, so I'm gonna call you back tomorrow, okay?
Okay,
If
okay.
I don't call you tomorrow, please call me, because I'm at the police right now.
Oh, okay, no problem. But
Okay, thank you. Okay, take care.
she's with the police. She's looking for her missing son, and she's with the police. So look, I'm not gonna say much about that, because I don't know the case, and I don't want any of these tragedy pimps getting any ideas. I really want to tell you guys. I promise you, I do. But I have to have a conversation with her first, and then with that conversation, I have to earn her trust, and then with that, I have to bring somebody who's not in our life, who doesn't share our space, and I have to bring them up to speed about tragedy pimps. And that's where I usually lose them at, because I start talking fast. I'm trying to throw this lady all this information so she doesn't make mistakes, so she doesn't do the things that other people have. And that's where it gets a little bit weird. And I'm doing it with a good heart. I'm doing it for a good reason. But if people aren't on YouTube, if they don't understand true crime, it gets weird. And I've said this before. I learned that with Quentin's babysitter. She didn't know who Summer Wells was. She didn't know who Gabby Petito was. She's not a true crime fan. And as these people are out there protesting, she tells me, yeah, I let them in to use the bathroom. About Loston. About Loston. I'm telling this lady that the lady that looks like a man with the blonde hair with Down syndrome, her name is Govusi, Gary. And she recorded a kid in a church in Tennessee once. The other lady that was probably drunk, that's why she had to use the pisser, and she probably went on the floor. There's no telling what they did when they went in there, looking at all your mail and shit, creeping around. You know how awkward it is? People, think about this. This lady is not in our world. She does not know anything that we do. And I'm trying to tell her information overload. It weirded her out. It weirded her out. I did it in a good way, but she thought about it and called me back. It took about a day for everything to process. Information overload. I think she did her research. She called me back, and I slowed it down. I was very clear, and I got her on board, but she was still like, what did I do? And she did nothing. And that's the problem. But we'll get to that as soon as I can. Natasha, love you and thank you. I got her back. Who called you? Oh. Dolly, that's fine. You can get it 3 times. That's fine. Does it keep freezing? I don't know what that is. People are saying that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my Bobo internet. I sent you a message on Twitter. I read it. Okay, so some people it's freezing, some people it's not. What's up, Mark? Let me give a shout out on this right quick. We got Natasha, Mystical, Mark, Lori Shortlegs, which, thank you, Lori. We're going to get to that in a second. You put me in an awkward spot, but we're going to talk it through. And I need to tell you something, so don't go anywhere. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you right now. I need you to contact us. I want to tell you something, and it's not bad. I don't want to say it online. I would prefer to say it to you. It's not bad. I know that you support this channel, and I really appreciate your support. I would like to tell you something, and I don't know how to do it. See the dilemma here? But it's not bad. I promise you it's not bad. I just don't want everybody in our personal message. I know how YouTube goes, and people will attack you for me saying something directly to you, if that makes sense. So you know where to go. This description, about section, whatever, or shit. You could. It's. You could. I can even message you in members, and then whatever you got to do. But I would like to talk to you. Christina, what's happening? He did call you old. That was fun. You guys had like a little go back and forth. Listen, Christina, everybody lies about their age. Come on. You know what's weird? I was doing that for years on my personal Facebook before I got mad at Zuckerberg. Listen, people. I don't understand. I was shaving it off for like 4 or 5 years, and people I went to high school with weren't even peeping it. They're like, "Oh, happy birthday, Matt." Damn, looking young. I'm like, dumbass. You're in the same grade. It can't be 4 or 5 years younger than you. You have to keep shaving it off. So Noelle was the only one that peeped it when we started dating, and she put me out there. She told everybody. I'm like, God damn it. What are you doing? You're fucking me up. But everybody does that. Come on. Oldest one in the book. Listen, the dude, when you talk to the dude, love him or hate him, the dude is smart. He's always thinking. So when you're talking to him, you got to give it. You got to listen. The dude's a PI. People debate it, this and that, whatever. The dude's always thinking. He's quick with it too. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Okay. All right. Okay. So the missing girl, the missing family, the case involved. I'm just going to read it. Okay. So you can say that it is about Colin Best, but you cannot say. So the kid is missing, Colin Best. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Colin Best is the case. We're going to be helping that family next. Add it to the list over here, Team by 4 Radio. Okay, the family needs help. I don't know what tragedy pimps are attacking them, but you're on alert. All right, where are we at? Doug's fucking toe. This coward goes and does like a 4-hour stream on his second channel about White Boy, talking about he's gonna whoop me and everything else. Nobody believes that. Like nobody believes that. Then he gives me, okay, here, let's just put this on the screen. Well, let me say this first. Then he gives me the address to a gym of his choice, which he's gonna do said whooping at. Okay, said whooping. But then what White Boy did is sleuth that motherfucker real fast, and then this happened.
Thank you for calling West Coast Jiu-Jitsu. We will return your call after 5 o'clock p.m., Monday through Friday. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just calling to confirm. There was a YouTuber. I'm also a YouTuber. His name is Doug Hutton, and apparently he has contacted you guys to set up a boxing match that you're going to allow in your establishment. I am totally in, full for it. Would like to possibly. I also believe he is going to put up $5,000, which I like. All right, you get this end of it. This happens. So now he gets mad, backtracks, threatens to kill me, sue me, and everything else. But he's not the one calling the gym. He's making it happen. He said I contacted them before they can contact him back. Little did he know they don't allow that in their gym. So what did I do? I contacted some friends, and look, I got us on the card, man. I got us on the card. Look, he wanted it. He wanted it, and then he wanted to pay-per-view it and make a dry grip out of that too. I mean, look, if his subscribers want to do that, we all know he's a pussy. But let me just show you what I created, people. So then this happens. I get us on a major card. A TikToker versus TikToker big event in Chicago on the 26th of August. It's my buddy Viking versus the guy from 60 Days In, Lucky Chucky. My buddy says, come on in. We got a spot on the card. All the promoter needs is the dude that you have a problem with to say, hey, okay. And that will be this guy. So what happened was this guy shoved a broom up somebody's asshole in a hazing with other wrestlers. So with groupthink, like hazing, college kids, whatever. So with groupthink, this guy conspired, if you will, with other guys and said, hey, look, we're not going to beat him up. We're not going to pants him. I think what a good idea would be if we get the new guy, pull his pants down and shove this broomstick up his anus. I think that would be a good idea. And well, what do you know, people? Now, No Thanks investigates Douglas. The guy is very angry every single night at Candace and Don Wells. Is out with an injury, if you will. He has stubbed his toe. He's got a tremendous toe injury. He stubbed his right toe. Now, here's the thing. Somebody give him a timeout. 3 consecutive. The thing about it is, he also challenged another YouTuber months ago in a drunken stance. And through that ridiculous bullshit, he also had a stubbed toe then. So this is a repeated injury. It's like he always stubs his toe. Doug's out on the sideline with a stubbed toe, and there's no backup. How long is the toe going to hurt? How long is the injury? Can we get updates on the toe? Can we see the swelling or the bruising on the toe? This is true crime. We have to produce the receipts. Can we see the toenail that's cut too low? Is it an ingrown toenail? Is there a wart on the toe? Did you stub it? Did you break it? Is it a fracture? Did you bend it? Did something land on it? Was it steel toe? Well, we know you don't work. Can't be steel toe boots. Is it a callus? What is it? It's nothing. It's a vagina. It's a big vagina, and his name is Doug. This is called eating your own words, but there's no clear message right here, people, and I want to say this, and let it burn to the people who support him and know everything I'm saying is factual. let it burn to you when you hop back over there. And when he says my name, you don't have the courage or the balls to call him out and you cheer it on. You're the coward with the stubbed toe too. So just so we're getting this right, you get in your feelings because I become friends and do something I always have done. Stick up for families. You have no content. Your show sucks. So what you do for clicks and views is, oh, let's attack the wells. It's been 2 years. There's zero evidence. Sure, there's some questionable things that Don's admitted to doing. It has nothing to do with the 15th when Summer went missing. It has nothing to do with Don's admitted to doing and what people are uncomfortable with happened before Summer was alive. So what's the problem? It had nothing to do with an open investigation. You don't have to get behind that. I'm just saying. But as content, hate content, let's drive it every single night. And then you want to use me to manipulate him so we can team up and question him. I don't get down like that, bro. I don't get down like that. So that now you challenge me to a fight and then get so butthurt and mad that you are dumb enough to leave the name of the establishment in the text, then make multiple lies about how you didn't communicate with me, produce no screenshots, no receipts, demolish you on that. I call your establishment, then you double down and say they haven't contacted you back. So what are we waiting on? We're waiting on nothing because they don't allow it. So I find a proper televised shindig we can actually bump and do this with because you've been doing fucking crazy. I'm putting it in your life. I'm giving you what you want. Now, all of a sudden, we have a toe injury. We have a toe injury. I wouldn't doubt he's got a Band-Aid down there. But here's what's not going to happen. Between now, or when the toe injury was, and August 26th, is he going to say, gosh darn it, my toe is healed. It's still as strong as an ox. I'm ready for white boy. And if you believe that, well, hey, I'm fucking Santa Claus. Moving along. Where is Benny Keys? We haven't seen Benjamin in a long time. People, he's embarrassed about a lot of things. Where's Benjamin at? Yeah, Band-Aid. It's so fucking pathetic. What a pussy. Like, what a pussy. What a pussy. Who says this guy had, you stubbed your toe? What the fuck? How? On the keyboard? How? How'd you're not doing manual work. How? Dropping the phone, yelling at Don? How? Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. This dude is a fat pussy. And then we'll get off Doug here in 1 second. He needs to feel this stuff. I've told Doug, don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'll embarrass you. I'll hurt your feelings, Doug. What I told him. Now, the Jewish Aryan, the Jewish Aryan nation, all of a sudden, he gets a no thanks investigates tattoo on the back of his calf. All of a sudden. Look, I'm happy that you covered up your gang affiliations. Okay? That's good for you. Thumbs up. But keep it real. There was a reason why you put the tattoo there, Doug. There was a reason. First, it was your high school numbers because you played football. But you didn't play football, you wrestled. And when you wrestled, you shoved a broomstick up somebody's asshole. Remember the LA Times article? So for you to be playing football, 88 means you had to be a receiver. Doug, you're not a receiver. You're not running like 4.5 and a 40. No way. And 14 would be more like quarterback. What position did he play? Did he ever admit that? Somebody let me know if he said quarterback or receiver, and then do the research on what numbers quarterback and receivers wear. I'm surprised Jim Terry didn't catch this one. Just do the research. Who's blowing me up? It better be useful. Oh, okay. It is useful, actually. Sorry. I will reach out in regards to that before anything, because I do trust your judgment. So I will reach out. That's a promise. Yeah, he's a pussy. Okay, anyway, Benjamin. What's up, Shandia? My bad, Checks. We did a live on Checks, man, last night. It was a good one on a Chomo, people. It was a very good live. I enjoyed it. I was on panel for a long time. It was Arctic Fox who did his research on this. I highly suggest check it. Please drop the link to your channel, his channel, and that live. It's on my community post. People should check it out. I did a video the other night on the Sky feature man, and I'm not going to talk about everything we talked about in that live, but I'll give you a very fast breakdown. Arctic, you want to come up? Mama, you want to come up for a minute? This guy is a sexual predator, man. Okay, he abused 2 kids. Okay, he got off on some weird legal technicality to where he only had to do 1 year in jail. They always slap the wrist of these people. We all know that. You probably have family in jail or prison. You don't have to say it in the chat, that have done longer than that for drugs. For simple habit, a monkey on the back. This guy assaulted 2 kids. He's on YouTube with almost 500,000 subscribers. He makes a video doubling down, throwing it in the face of the victims, talking about bullshit, lying about the ages, and basically saying how the whole process went down. The problem is, this guy has mega viral moments. He's got a video called How to Eat a Watermelon, and it went super viral. It went so viral, big channels subscribed to him. He's 85 years old. He looks like the old man giving you Halloween candy on your neighborhood. The last guy on the street. His wife died. He's there by himself with a golf cart. You see him once a week, and he goes to Publix and church. That's this guy. The problem is major skeletons. And the innocent content that he does create, which is reviewing TV dinners, how to eat a watermelon, food reviews. It's so innocent. He's so likable. He's old. You get attracted to this guy. The problem is people sifted through the holes in his story of his legal process and exposed it. An innocent man would not delete those videos. That's exactly what he did. He lost, I believe, 30,000 subscribers in a week. He still had people. He almost had 500,000 on one channel. He had another channel. The problem is, and we talked about this last night, the video I made about this the other night, his minions have no clue what I just told you, or the in-depth research that Arctic was talking about last night. And it's sickening. It is fucking sickening to sit there and tell people what's going on. And then these minions will, you're literally in my comments debating a chomo. Like, you're never gonna win. You're never gonna win. You're never gonna win. You're never gonna win. But they go to war. You look like a sick bastard to me defending a chomo. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But they keep coming and coming. I mean, people, 400,000 strong. It's sad. It's disgusting. It actually pissed me off. Okay, the link's here. It pissed me off bad. What's up, September? Mama Bear's in the house. He shouldn't have even. Man, absolutely, Mama Bear. 100%. I dropped the, yes, he's bleeding some. They're going down. I believe he had like, I don't know the number. All right, Arctic's joining up.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Not much. Yeah, I mean, I was appalled at the people defending this piece of shit in my fucking comment section.
It's it's disgusting. You know what I mean? They don't have the truth, and they don't I don't know what they think. It's hard for me to think for them, but what aggravates me is I can understand it in my comments because I didn't give thorough information, even though I passionately did it and was trying to direct people to find the information. You actually did a very good informative video. So for you to get those comments, that's out of control. That is crazy.
Exactly. I mean, people are literally, oh, but it was so long ago. I'm like, you, and those children are still living with those fucking scars, and I don't care how goddamn long ago it was. This man he did a year. He was supposed to do 3 life sentences, and he did a year for his crimes. And then when he makes a video to try to address it, it's basically 30 minutes of him bragging about how he only had to do a year, and then he doesn't even keep the video up. He goes and dirty deletes it.
Will you tell them about how he was in people's comments?
Yeah, he used to have. He's gone and deleted most of it now, but he had a list of channels he was following, and he was in very young boys' channels making comments talking about how great these boys looked and stuff like that. And this wasn't 50 years ago, folks. This was a year ago, 6 months ago, a couple weeks ago, before all this came out public. So
Yeah, it came out about that long. The video started circulating about when I did it. I was a little late to the party, but from what I could see, about 7 to 10 days when all the videos started circulating. Many communities have came together on this, and I really respect you and Check-In for doing that live last night. But I was urging people to get this message out. Look, man, people make videos all the time, you know, and with drama and stuff, and that's fine. I'm not, you know, whatever any creator wants to do, but listen, get this guy, man. He deserves it. This guy is a piece of shit, and it's disgusting. Check-In was even saying last night she was up on him, what, about a year ago? Is that what she said?
yeah, she said that people in the UK were talking about it. Apparently, they had found out about him before the Reddit thread even got started.
Yeah, yep, 100%. Checks, drop Arctic's video. He did a good video. Y'all jump over to Check-In too. We did a live on this, guys. I posted it. Please, man, share it to creators that you know. I don't care if we get along, don't get along. Make them make the content. This guy is a sicko, man. And listen, he's got soldiers. He really does. They defend him. Go to my video. Go to the comments. Go to Arctics. Go to the comments. You should do the research first. But once you have the knowledge, there should be nobody defending that. And they come strong. It's fucking sick. I said it last night on the live. That's what it aggravates me so. I get very discouraged when that happens. I'm trying to do something good here, and you catch yourself in a point where you're arguing people who are backing a child offender. That's like the lowest of that is what I just said is disgusting. But I'm arguing, and then they're on my comment. I have to defend that. I'm not letting it go unsaid. Creators do that. I'm not going to do that. And I get very mad, and I catch myself literally spending both my breaks for 2 days at work, writing comments to people and cussing them out. It's sick. It's sick, man. It's sick. I just think it's a lack of knowledge on their part. I don't know. Again, what do you think it was? I know you got a lot too.
I think it's that they've spent the better part of a decade watching this guy, and they honestly feel that he's changed. They haven't gone and looked and seen the stuff that other creators have seen, but there's no excuse. You can look. I dropped the link to the court case in the description of my video. I dropped the link to the Reddit thread in the description of my video. It's all there in black and white for everyone to see. There is no defending this piece of shit. I don't care if he's 85. He should still be in jail. He shouldn't have got away on a technicality.
We're gonna play some. I'm gonna play your video. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna play a couple of videos actually, guys. This is so I can find them. So this is how I learned about this. I've been subscribed to this channel what I'm about to play for a very long time. This is not a true crime channel. He's a gamer comedian, but I learned about this situation through a channel called Penguin. Huge YouTuber. He gets involved in crime very seldomly, but when he does, it's passionate, and this is why I subscribe to him. And let me tell you one thing that he did that got my whole family involved. There was a group in a community on YouTube that were killing animals on live, and people knew about this, and what they were doing was killing cats on live streams. And I'm not shitting you. It's disgusting. People were reporting these channels. Wouldn't you know, these channels were blowing up, going viral. And it's idiots that were killing animals. You guys know my wife. I'm subscribed. This guy has millions of subscribers. They jokingly call him Jesus. I don't know why. You have to figure it out. He kind of looks like
the long hair.
The long hair. Anyway, this guy, he's a gamer, a comedian, an infomercial guy. He doesn't do crime, but he uses his platform to bring awareness like this sicko we're speaking about. And on this situation, his platform got 4 of those channels killing animals gone because his followers got so disgusted. He got millions. They mega reported it. I mean, these are people literally killing animals. You want a channel? I'll share the link. You'll see the video. But I respect him for doing this. Is what I'm saying. But I'm gonna play Penguins and then I'm gonna play Arctics and get the comments while it's playing. But you guys need to know, and anybody that argued with either one of us, go fuck yourself. Because here's the facts.
special little angel, a butterfly with a heart of gold. And he's been talking about this story, or talked about it yesterday, and it's been ongoing for a little while now. It involves a beloved YouTuber that I was personally a fan of, even made a video on him a long time ago, and a YouTuber that I'm sure many of you have probably heard of before. Feature Man. His channel used to have nearly 450,000 subscribers, but he's been losing a good handful of them now due to the story that's come out. And he's also deleted a ton of his videos. He's purged his whole channel, burnt down his own Library of Alexandria here. So a lot of his biggest content no longer exists, but you probably remember him from going viral a few times for how to eat a watermelon, for example, where he kind of became this wacky watermelon old guy. He really broke the magician's code with that video. He opened everyone's third eye to the truth, the optimal way of attacking a watermelon and consuming it. And his whole channel had always existed in this limbo, this fabric between dimensions, between realms of, is it satirical or is this guy serious? He's an older gentleman, and people are wondering, is he geriatric? Is he senile? Because his recipes, and that was the main bulk of his content, was like goofy recipes, were always unhinged. Like digging out a hole in a watermelon and dumping fucking onion powder and a shoelace in it and being like, yep, this is a good watermelon recipe. Or a fucking pack of Vienna sausages and then putting mustard on it and then slamming it in between 5 pieces of bread and then putting sprinkles. Like all kinds of crazy shit, really. And for a long time, he cultivated an audience where they were laughing along with him. But now nobody's laughing after a series of investigations conducted by the community revealed a very fucked up past. It turns out he's not some innocent, wholesome octogenarian just posting YouTube videos and he's a good saint or anything. He's actually just evil. He, in the past, was facing 3 consecutive life in prison charges due to infamous crimes against nature for his sexual contact with minors. And after this information came to light, Feature Man himself even posted a video, which he has now deleted, where he kind of tackled all of it head on while tiptoeing around the actual specifics of the case.
Thank you. I had to take a pee. Piss, pee, whatever it is. Go in the comments now.
I'll play some clips from that for you real quick. And I highly recommend watching Mudahar's video on this whole thing because he goes very in depth going through the actual court documents as well as the newspaper clippings that the community has all put together. I'm just going to giving you like a general breakdown of this whole situation. It's fucking rough.
About 1977, I became involved with the court system once again. I was arrested.
All right, people, this is a problem. Magical Mom. Don't time her out. What you just did to sweet Avery was awful. Unstuff. Magical Mom. Okay. People, I'm going to have respect and play Arctic's video because he's on the panel. And we're going to get to the bottom of Napoleon. Magical Mom, what you just did for $2. People forgot about her. What you just, somebody needs to donate more than $2. I don't care if it's $2.01. Somebody beat her immediately. We can have this. We can't have shenanigans out donating us. I'm about to send $2.01 to myself just to beat this. We have to take care of this first and foremost. But what you just created was, now I'm going to show some stuff on Avery. Since Avery didn't see the burnt toast live, well, maybe I should play that next. Let's see how sweet Avery is. Magical Mom, your $2. Here's the thing. This is Team Lifeblood Radio. I don't lie. I have a method to my madness. I'm not a scumbag. I don't record people when I talk to them. There's a lot of people who have been saying Avery's nuts. A lot. I've said nothing about her until I've seen her in my chat. You know why? Because I have spoken to her. I have. But I have no receipts on that. She never has receipts on anything. But we're going to show Avery tonight. We're going to show Avery tonight. I guess. $10. You just got whooped. Get your bitch ass up out of here. Most give 2 cents of opinion. Here's 10. All right, let's get back to this. That was epic. And look, here's the thing, man. We'll take a real quick break. I don't want to get off topic. Since checking just demolished this lady, and now since we have to debunk this lady, your friend's nuts, mom, whatever, magic mom. Not to get off topic and very fast. Look, people, they put me on fucking Turtle Island. Okay, I don't know how to feel about it. And hear me out. And hear me out on this. I don't even know what the hell Turtle Island is, first and foremost. I have so many questions. It was one of my supporters coming strong, getting me on there. And I did listen to the live. But here's my problem. I'm on this island, and then there's Betty. And people are calling and voting for Betty. I'm like, wait a minute, but why am I on with a tragedy fan? But what's going on here? And I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Who's counting the votes? Is this like the 2020 election? How do I know it's not fraudulent? Is there mail-in ballots? Are they counting dead people? How do I trust this system? There's tragedy comes over here. I think it's all fraudulent. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what the prize is. I don't know why I can't be home. Why am I on the island? It's really fucking with my ADD. Here's the thing. We have to get whatever this island is. Please, people, please. If you support me, please. All I ask. I don't want to win it. Please. For the love of Jesus Christ. For the love of Jesus Christ. Please make me beat Betty. And please make me beat JLR. And any other tragedy comes on there. Please. Please. Now, look, if you don't vote, I don't know if I'm mad at you or not. Because I don't know if I don't know. Do I call up? Should I call up and do a black voice? Hey, what it man shit? Hey, oh, I am saying white boy shit. Hell yeah. Do I go Canada on them? Do I go country bumpkin? Do I do airhead? Hey, this is Avery. I think I want to vote white boy. Like, I don't. It's been fucking with me, man. Just help me out with it, man. Look, I'm in a weird spot here, people. I don't even know to tell people, look, just do what you do, all right? I was put on here from a very generous person that I really love and support. But now I feel the need to we have to beat the tragedy Pimps, okay? That's my main thing here. Please help. Let's just get past these people, and then we'll figure it out. Let's get back to fucking Penguin.
Hey, Matt, September Virgo just donated 5 memberships too.
I muted myself. Thank you, September. Arctic, thoughts on my Turtle Island? I don't think we have a comment from Arctic. Well, back to Penguin.
I was arrested, I was tried, I was convicted by a jury, and I was sentenced. And the sentence was life in prison. And the sentence was prison. And the sentence was life in prison. 3. 3 lives in prison.
Knowing what I know now about this man, I can't even listen to him without getting the heebie-jeebies. The way he's talking here sounds like Palpatine when he's going over the Darth Plagueis the Wise story to Anakin. Many abilities deemed unnatural. Like, it's fucking terrifying, especially given what he has done.
Shout out to
So
Lori
this is him
Shortland.
kind of laying out the foundation that he received these 3 life in prison charges, and he maintains that it was a complete corrupt law. This infamous crimes against nature law for which he was tried and found guilty of was a whole bunch of baloney. It was all fucking dirty barnacles and foul play. The supposed victim, it was never a minor over 18. He makes sure to specify.
And without getting into details, I will say that there was a trial, and the witness against me, and he was over 18 years of age, the witness against me admitted on the witness stand that he was lying.
Darth Sidious is doing his best to placate and omit important details. He tries to talk about this infamous crimes against nature law as if the reason he fell victim to it is because it was just completely fucked up, right? So he's trying.
All right, look. So if you want to take a break from true crime, people, I highly suggest this YouTuber. Again, he's probably, if you go back years ago, he went very viral for infomercials. He's funny, he's comical, he's something different, he's sarcastic, he's got like a sense of humor, kind of like mine. I don't know. I like his name. His name is Penguin. They call him Charlie. They call him Jesus. He's a huge YouTuber. I like this guy. I'm gonna drop
Yeah,
this link in the
he's awesome.
He's very, very, very popular. He's in a lot of different communities. What I respect about him is he brings things forward like this, which got us to do the live last night. And I just wish somebody would do it. Take the torch from us, man, and put the awareness out. I'm dropping the link. When I made the video, I watched Charlie, and a lot of you trust me. You guys think I'm truthful. You guys know I don't lie, and I really appreciate that. I really do. That's the best compliment a YouTuber can get. If you do think that of me, I really appreciate it. I think that of him on the screen. Well, both gentlemen, Arctic as well, but Charlie as well. So this is the type of YouTuber when they say something, I don't really even have to do the research. I know it's factual because he doesn't put bogus stuff out there. But I still do the research just to double check to see if he made a mistake. But this is the type of trust that I have in this guy. And I didn't follow him a very long time, years and years. But I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna put a link in the chat because Arctic kind of takes what he says and even did more research. Charlie's a great YouTuber. He did a very good video, but Arctic even went kind of further than Charlie. Penguin, Jesus, whatever you want to call him. Let me pull up Arctic real fast.
Hey, Matt, when you get a chance, look at your Twitter messages too.
I did. As far as
Okay.
I did. I thought I read what. Oh, okay. Actually, hold on. Is this from the previous message?
It's just the information I have regarding that case you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of you when this is off. I'll probably get a hold of Checking, and I trust you, man, and I'm going with your judgment on this. I don't know anything about anything, so I will get a hold of you guys 100%.
Okay.
Let me do this. Let me go over here. Pull up Arctic. Wait. Let's do this. A lot of funny comments with this Turtle Island. I'm gonna play this video and go back and read them. You guys were cracking me up. I'll also drop his link. Check. Did you drop the link to the live in there? So weird when you look at it on a PC. Oh, video. Hey, send it to my Twitter. I don't know why is it not showing me? It wasn't alive, was it? Was it alive? Oh, he can't hear me. Shit.
Hey, Matt, do you want
Yeah.
the link to a recording of his response video?
Who?
Feature Man's.
I was trying to play your video that you did on it, but I'm on the PC and it's so different than mobile. I was gonna play your video that you did on Feature Man.
Hold on, I'll send it to you on Twitter.
Okay, that'll be easier. All right, cool. So this is R6. Hold on, chat. Give me a second. I got work with me. Mr. Feature. That was funny, Dolly. I didn't realize I don't know what to say to that. Speaking of which, I just messaged BHB. People, please listen. I don't know what to think about this thing. Look, listen. The Turtle Island thing, I'm appreciative about it, but there's so many questions. The egg process, these eggs that happen. I'm way too conspiracy theory for these eggs. Okay, first of all, I think it's fraudulent. I think the eggs are planted. I think the eggs are pre-planned. I think the eggs have an agenda. I think the eggs, there's something going on with the eggs. Okay, there's something going on with the eggs. First of all, second of all, how do I take the count serious? There's tragedy pimps here. We all know it's all shenanigans. I don't want anything to do with Bullhorn Betty. This lady is on the property where these votes get counted. No. I've seen her plant evidence before. How can I expect the votes to be calculated? No. And then she doubled down and lied about the cup. So how do I know the no? And as my opinion, as a matter of fact, I think, in my humble opinion, that she sucked Aliyah. So how do I know she's not promising a blowjob for a vote win? So how do I stand the chance? I feel like Trump. Is this Operation Smear? I feel like she's in the basement. Listen, people. I have too many questions, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's all I'm saying. And then Laura's there. Look, there's people I don't even know my competitors. Who am I running against? Who are these people on the screen? People, I have way too many questions. Way too many questions. Ernie Shell, he was by my name. This guy, they didn't count the number of dildos they found in the suitcase. Fuck the votes. People, just help me get past these people. That's all I'm asking you, man. Look, if I could beat like 4 or 5 tragedy pimps, it's a win. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying we gotta get the belt. The belt would be nice now. The belt would be nice, but look, let's just get past. Don't. And then here's the thing: is Benny on there? Listen. Here's the thing: I'm out of place. Listen, I feel out of. Listen, Benny can't whoop me on the internet, but now on this island, he might whoop me. All right, here we go. We have the video. Sorry for the rant.
So what is going on, YouTube? This is our Fox. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about why YouTube is letting a child predator have a platform. And I don't know the answer to that question, but let's talk about this dude named Feature Man. Now, if you go over to his channel, you think everything is hunky-dory. You think that you are looking at some type of Mr. Rogers guy. The dude's in his 80s, and he does like financial stuff with stocks, but mostly he does food reviews. And so he does like these TV dinner reviews and just old people stuff that old people would eat and stuff. And he does little skits on his channel sometimes. And he apparently used to get acting work as an extra. He was in an episode of Happy Days. He's been in a few movies. But I mean, anyone can be an extra. All you got to do is go and sign up and say, hey, I want to be an extra in the movie. It's not like you're going to get some type of Academy Award or anything. I mean, almost everything he's been in, he's never had a single line or anything like that. So, like I said, going to his channel, you wouldn't think anything's out of the ordinary.
If you were gifted a membership, it was probably from September. Thank you, September. I appreciate it. You guys know I got ADD. Thank you, checking the donation. And for the other lady who, listen, we all know, now that I think about this, I believe Avery went on a troll account and donated $2, is what I believe. Avery, you're a nutbag. Okay? Moving along.
You'd think, hey, this is a great channel. This dude is just sitting here being real family oriented, talking about food and shit. Well, not so much. Because some people had apparently started a Reddit thread looking into who this Tom Willett guy, who is the owner of Feature Man, actually is. And apparently, back in the 70s, I think it was 1973, if I'm not mistaken, but it was in the early 70s. This guy, he was convicted. He had been put in a position of power over teenagers at a boys' home. He was volunteering there. This was out in Las Vegas, Nevada. And he sexually assaulted two different boys, the youngest of which was 14 at the time that this happened. And so this comes out and people start questioning it and stuff. So what is Feature Man's response? Feature Man's response is to do a video addressing the issues allegedly. And it talks about about his time in jail. Well, so he does this video. And basically what it boiled down to was more of him bragging about how he only spent a year for his crimes. He sexually assaulted two minor children. Okay, that's something that you don't ever get rid of. That's something that you should get life in prison for. And he was. He was initially sentenced to 3 life sentences. However, somehow, don't ask me how, he gets everything to where he only has to spend a year in jail. And guys, I don't. You've heard me say it before. There's no cure for this shit. Once you do something like that, you're gonna do it again. And the proof is in the pudding. This guy was going on different younger creators' channels and leaving leaving comments in the comments sections, saying, like on one particular thread that he had a playlist for this channel, he said something, I don't know which of you is sexier, blah, blah, blah. And guys, I mean, come on. we've seen so many creators deplatformed, some of which weren't even convicted for what they were accused of. And yet, this was brought to light about a week ago. And this man still has two different channels. He's got his main Feature Man channel, but he's also got Feature Man Stocks. He's got two different channels that he is making money off on YouTube. And we need to all email Team YouTube, tag Team YouTube on Twitter, and ask, why does this douche canoe still have a platform? It's appalling to me. And it sickens me that this man, who literally makes a video pretty much bragging about how he got away with it and didn't have to do his life sentences, and then he immediately goes and deletes that video, by the way. There are copies of it online. If you search Tom Willett, you'll see that. If you want all the receipts for his crimes, just do a search for Tom Willett versus State of Nevada, and it'll come up. Plus, there's several. If you search Feature Man on YouTube, you'll see other creators that have brought all the receipts up and everything. I'm not an editor. I don't know how to do all that. And I'm just wanting to do a rant because this guy really needs to be taken down. And I've seen so many creators that were brought down and taken down and deplatformed for less, much less than what this guy has done. So
100%.
I urge all of you to please go on there and tag Team YouTube on Twitter, message them, go and report all of his videos. Not that there's that many of them left, because after all of this came out, he went and he started taking shit down, guys. He had over 200 videos up. He's been on YouTube for over a decade, and he deleted everything except for, as of last night, everything except for 28 of his videos. So yeah, that's guilt right there. If you didn't feel that you were guilty of what you're being accused of, you wouldn't have taken all your shit down. And if you had true remorse, you would have done a real video addressing his hunky dory. You think that he got featured for his crimes just now, but he had been following a lot of younger creators' channels. And so, and you know what is even more?
God damn it. I hate when I try to hit pause and I mess the whole damn timing up. So everything he's saying is facts, man. Everything he's saying is facts. The dude did hide it. Look, man, people, I don't care who you tell this to, push it out to other YouTubers, man. I don't care if they don't like this channel or whatever. They need to get the message out. This dude's a weirdo, and I urge people to do the research. Arctic kills it right here. We did a full live on this on Checking's channel last night. I'm going to drop the link to this video, which will be his channel. I've been telling Checkit to drop her live. I posted it yesterday, but one thing I did say on this live, and he already kind of covered, is he said something. He's seen creators get deplatformed for less. 100%. 100%. Look, Kankles, Go Busey. I'm not justifying what she did with the license and the Airbnb by any means. I'm not justifying that. But if we're going to compare somebody who shows a license to someone who's renting an Airbnb to somebody who essayed two minors, it's night and day. It's night and day. It's like truth and listening to Avery tell you anything. There's truth and lie, truth and lie, truth and lie, truth and tripolar. It's just out of control. But it's the truth. And it's sad, though, that when we make a video for awareness on this guy, and people, this is YouTube. This is YouTube. I put all my videos no for kids because I cuss and stuff. And I talk about things that children shouldn't hear. Okay? But people don't realize the age on YouTube. What is it? 13, Arctic? For
Yeah,
kids?
13. 13.
This guy, he's got a man. This is YouTube. His content. I put no on my videos. I said no. This is not for kids on any of my videos, on all of my videos, because a kid should not. I don't think 13 years old should be hearing the way that I talk, especially if I'm mad at somebody. Hey, it's my decision, okay? But I don't know what that guy does. I know what he's done. I don't know what he does. Maybe he's putting his content for kids. So I just don't get, and it's discouraging. It is very discouraging with that example I just used, and it's and I'm just being real, people. Let's go back to here, Archie.
Concerning, or I guess kind of ironic, funny, I don't know how to put it, but he was going on Wikipedia and he was editing his Wikipedia profile because, people were adding the fact that he had been convicted of these horrible crimes, and he was going in there and deleting that stuff off, and he did it a number of times. And so, yeah, there's that too. There's a lot to this, guys. I mean, a lot. And like I said, if you type Feature Man into YouTube, you'll see all these other creators' videos. White Boy Radio did something on him last night. And I mean, this is just disgusting, guys, that he is allowed to stay on this platform and that he was ever allowed to only serve that little year sentence for the crimes that he committed. And this is a guy that was in a position of power. He had authority of these boys. He was allowed to check them in and out of the institution. And this didn't happen once. This happened on multiple occasions. I mean, and he also apparently, allegedly, has a website that has links to all these other websites that.
No. I'm awake. What's going on? It's fine. Sure. Not a problem. So this is gonna be your sister and who else? Yes, I'm here. Come here. No, I'm here. I'm here.
Hello?
I'm here.
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
So your sister
I
and
want to have two ladies call you. A girlfriend of mine and my sister to fill you in on everything Natasha told you about, just because I'm looking for my son right now, and I know he just went away from us to go through it all, and then get our discovery lady, so they'll be able to fill you in on everything.
all right, just okay, real fast. Let me ask you one question. So are you
Yes.
are you getting attacked on social media?
Yes, they are literally they're contacting determine where he's missing from. My son's not really missing, right? They're doing everything possible to dedicate against me and my child. So
Who are the creators doing it? Okay. Okay. So your sister and a friend? Sure, not a problem. Are you at the police station? Alrighty. All right. Just take it easy and relax. You know, just take it down a notch. I got your back. Just have them call me and we'll figure it out. But are they? But let me ask you one last question. Are they YouTube content creators? Or are they Facebook people? Alrighty. It's okay. How long has he been missing, ma'am? Tuesdays from 7 p.m. And are you getting good help from the police? Yeah. Are they doing search teams and stuff for you? And hmm, right. All right. Listen. Well, just have them contact me. I'm gonna have my I'm gonna have my I'm gonna set a prayer circle up for you tonight so we can give you some faith because you need faith right now, and you gotta stay strong. I have a couple. No, I know a few families that have been in your spot. I help a family that has a big national case, and I know it gets stressful, and I know you get frustrated, but you have to keep faith. You have to keep faith. You have to keep hope. Alrighty. All right then. No problem. You too. God bless.
Feature very, very young boys that are either shirtless or in skimpy clothing and stuff like that. So he's the owner of that website too. So you can't tell me that he's changed when he's doing all of this still today in 2023. And then you go and you try to clean it up. Well, buddy, I'm sorry, the internet's forever. You can't go do damage control. You can't hide this shit after it's all over the internet because you don't think there's people out there that have screen recorded all your dirty deeds, that have screen recorded all the receipts, because I tell you what, there are. And it's all over the internet. And your channel is going to get deplatformed because of creators like myself, because of creators like White Boy Radio Lockdown, because of so many creators out there that have sat there and covered this case and covered this story. And you're a piece of shit that has no business on this fucking platform. I mean, I have a whole big hard time with creators like Bullhorn Betty, like Molly Go Lightly, who was deplatformed, like so many out there, the tragedy pimps. But you know what? I can deal with them. They never committed such an atrocious act against a child like this piece of shit motherfucker did. So, yeah.
All right, that was Arctic, and he's not a dramatic creator, but he was passionate, and I appreciate his information. Arctic, that was well done. This guy's a scumbag, and I salute you for standing up, making that video, and I appreciate the live that we did last night. I have a lot of respect for that. I mean, you only knew. I hope I
Thank
have a lot. I really, and I mean that I mean that with everything for you and checking. I,
Oh,
I, I really do. I sit up here, guys, and I clown on channels a lot, and people think that I'm negative and this and that, but there's a whole bunch of channels that I do support. Hello? Who's this? Oh, hey, how you doing? All right. How you doing? Yeah. Give me one sec. Man, give me 1 second, all right? I can barely hear you. All right? Give me 1 second. All right, Arctic. Let me take this, man. We got your links. I appreciate you. Everybody subscribe to him. Let me take this, all right, brother?
All right, thanks for having me up.
Always, bro. Always. All right, guys. This is the missing family. I don't know what's going on. Let's find out. Hey, how you doing? You there?
Good. Yes, I'm here.
So, what exactly is going on? You're the sister, right?
I'm not the sister. I'm her friend.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we heard that the boy's been missing since Tuesday night, and she sounded like she was at the police station, and she had spoke to police. Very good supporter that reached out to you guys. So the people who are attacking you are they YouTubers or Facebook people?
They're Facebook people, and they're just coming for her heart. She's in a trauma response right now, I believe. I don't know why my phone's doing this. Hold on. I keep echoing. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's probably my phone.
I'm trying to move different parts of the house. Is that better?
You sound fine. You sound fine. So listen, here's the thing though. A lot of Facebook people. So for instance, I do YouTube, but I have a Facebook page and I have a Facebook group. So
okay.
You got to be careful because the people who you think are Facebook people, they probably have YouTube channels. I don't know, but that would be my advice to you, I guess. So, but what exactly is going on there?
I came to this objectively. I didn't know her before. So, and these women are just being like going for her in real life, talking to her, and that kind of stuff. That's off limits. Like I don't play with that.
Yeah. Is there any underlying, so her son's missing, and I'm assuming that people got her real name and doxed her, looked up information, and are attacking.
Her whole name out there. She's been very honest. Her son goes missing very often. It's part of his disease.
He's got a disease and he's missing.
Yeah.
What?
He'll go somewhere. He'll ask them every couple of months.
Wow.
And she has to go find them. And there's nothing against her to be like, you don't deserve to have kids.
All righty.
I can't believe the ugliness I've seen.
People are evil, and they don't understand the pain that's disgusting.
That's it.
100%. 100%. I have somebody that I met just as I am with you, who I became very close to, and his daughter's been missing for almost 2 years, and people constantly attack this guy, and you have to be careful because people will. I don't know much about the boy or where this case is, but if the case begins to be popular, the snakes come out of the grass and they literally will attach themselves to you guys and then put a stake right in your back.
Though?
What's that?
It's weird.
It is weird. I understand it. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any idea about true crime?
Yes, I do. I happen to stop on Facebook because I just follow some true crime, and I know that people get really weird on those sites.
Okay, well that's good that you know about it.
So anonymous.
Does the mom? Does the mom know about true crime? I'm only asking you because
I
this it actually helps in the process. I was just telling my supporters this, explaining this process that I'm talking to you, but it helps actually.
okay.
You know, if you yourself kind of know true crime, so you kind of know the vindictive and the spiteful ways and the ugliness.
Bitches.
Yes, so you get it, But if the mother doesn't,
I'm a real person. You know what I mean?
yeah, if the mom doesn't get it now, she's coming. Think about what we know on true crime, and she's walking in with a blindfold on. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to tell her about what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to. If I do it, what happens is it becomes overbearing and too much and information overload. And in my experience helping people, and I promise you, I will embarrass the people who are attacking you. Very good reputation with that. I got a blonde wig. I put on a tight shirt, a bra. You have no idea the extent I will go to hurt people's feelers, fifis, if you will. But
That's awesome.
you get it, and the mom may not get it.
I do, but I feel like she's not in a mental state to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like they're coming at her and they're texting like stupid shit.
So will they acquire her phone number?
Where's your son? Where's your son?
Have they got her personal phone number?
They're terrorizing. It's like,
Wow.
yeah.
What group is it? What group? What Facebook group is it?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
What Facebook group is it?
With the group, I told her to shut the group down for now.
Oh, it was
It's a
her
private
own.
chat.
It was her own group she created for the kid.
Yeah, for
Wow.
her kid. And these women were like, I'm going to help you.
Wow,
And they
that's
were
a
like,
new
oh,
one.
She called them out. She did call them out. She wasn't being like stupid. She was just having a response.
Was
And they were like, fuck you, fuck your kid, I'm going to take your kid. And they were just ugly.
it's gonna get uglier because here's the thing.
Good.
They're gonna call CPS. They're gonna
They're going to. They already said they will. I put that on.
it's gonna get very ugly. They're gonna contact their
She
job,
has nothing to hide.
her family's job.
The judge, the conservatorship, all of it. They can do all of that. She is beyond that. And that's what I said. Legally, like I look at papers, I audit stuff. That's what I do. They
Right.
don't have shit on her except for like messy Facebook text.
That's it.
But they're making it their goal to destroy her and hurt her family. And she has 2 kids that she takes care of, and I talk to her kids.
Write me a list of the people sending the messages. Because if they're using
What?
Facebook, they're using their government name. So give me a list of the people who are sending her nasty messages. Or not a list. Screenshot the messages when the people come up.
I spoke them to you, but they use like aliases. I had to actually like look them up in real life, which I don't usually do. I don't have time for that.
I got people that can find anybody. I got somebody in the chat right now. I call number one sleuth. There's not a PI and there's not a PI in the country that can fuck with her. She could find somebody in Mexico that doesn't even speak English without a Facebook, social media, or email. It's never been a school, have dental records,
That's the real
nothing.
deal. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's in the chat right. We got that. Beast.
She's not doing anything wrong. Her kid runs because of this disease.
What is the name of the disease?
Well, he has bipolar disorder, autism. I haven't looked at his medical records, and I don't know. He's super paranoid.
Oh, he has autism. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, and they're trying to.
I'm familiar with
They're
that.
trying to say you don't have a formal diagnosis, so you're being that's irrelevant.
He just doesn't like change. He doesn't like change. He likes things the way that they are.
They are, but he deals with change. He doesn't deal with it well.
Right.
He reacts quickly. He runs, which is normal behavior.
It's very normal. Yes, with autism. Yes.
But they're saying, like, she abuses him. He's running from his mom. You're a horrible person.
That could be easily turned around to you're a dunce mom and you don't know anything with a kid with a disability and you sound like a bully. You sound judgmental and almost Karen-like. This is an easy fix. This is no sweat for White Boy. But we got your back.
And that's where I'm at with this. I don't want to see people harassing her. I don't want them to pretend they're advocates because
how is her financial
they're part of the
situation?
true crime community.
We're gonna get the word out and we're gonna let the community know to leave people alone and don't worry about that. Do you have
She needs to focus on her son.
Does she have the financial? Is her financial situation okay enough for posters to get around town?
As far as I know, she
has
never asked me for money or anything like that.
I don't ever raise money, but I can if she's in a spot where she needs it. Very inexpensive. We're talking maybe $100 for posters.
She won't admit that.
Well, you know her better than I do. Do we need to get posters?
We do. And I don't, because I'm not social. Like, I don't like these ugly people coming for people.
So
I'm a real person.
Okay, and what state is it again? What state is it in?
I'm listening. I don't know what to do at this point.
No, what state is it in?
He keeps changing states, so it's like it goes to different jurisdictions. So we start in Las Vegas, and then we moved to Fort Collins. They were traveling, but he runs away. So
it's okay. I just want to get I want to get posters printed and maybe try to have people get a little poster handout group where they hand the posters out. And you know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. The problem we're having right now, the big issue is Greyhound doesn't know where they put him. They put him on a bus that has like 14 stops and they have no record.
Gotcha.
The detective can't even find the record.
All right. Well, listen, I got your back. No problem. She told me another person's gonna call. She sounds very busy. Just let me know what I gotta do for posters. Send me a good clear picture, maybe a couple of them if you have. I'm gonna actually do something that I never.
Okay.
I'm gonna raise money for posters. Nothing crazy. I don't do this, but I will do it for you guys. And I don't know who I could get in that area, but I will try to form a little poster handout group. I want to tell you some people to stay away from. Please I'm gonna text this to you.
I'm writing it down. Like, I'm just here to learn.
Bullhorn Betty. She is a barfly with split ends and horrendous hair that she dyes. Okay.
What's her name?
Bullhorn Betty. Okay. She is a man who had a surgery to become a woman. Look, it's fine if she wants to be a pronoun, but she did a surgery, so she's a woman. Okay. She runs around with this bullhorn. Okay. Stay away from that one. There's another guy. He looks like a mannequin. His name is Jonathan Lee Richards. What he does is he puts on a hat and a shirt and puts media on it and thinks that he's CNN and Fox. Super tragedy pimp. Dude's a peeping Tom. Straight weirdo. Stay away. Next. Molly Golightly, aka Gary Busey. Okay. Another one. These tragedy pimps. Another one who was a man did the surgery. Okay, and now she's a woman. Okay, weird. She's got these fake tits. Okay, they're lopsided. I think that she forgot to cut the penis off. I don't know. Everything's weird with her. The thing about it is, she's a life coach. Just stay away from that one too. Then we have, who else we have? Laura Perplex. Stay away from that one. Did you write them down?
I don't know.
I'll have to text you.
Laura Perplex?
Yeah, Cher. This one is a skeleton with pink hair. This guy was a fake biker husband. Stay away from that one. We got Benjamin Keys. Do you know who Benny Keys is?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Benny Keys?
No.
I'll have to text you.
Can you elaborate?
This guy's a weirdo too. Listen, you have to. I'm gonna text you on those things. I'm gonna send you an article. Listen, you wouldn't even believe this shit. So this guy, I'm
I'm sorry. I would really like an article.
all right. Just
I'm not gonna.
just stay away from everybody. I'm gonna send you the links. Don't let them get in there.
Thank you.
Don't let them contact the lady. Hide your broomsticks. Listen, I'm gonna try to get you guys up to speed. These people are gonna try to get into the mom and exploit, be friendly, backstabber, and it's coming full force. You
You
have,
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You have their plan written out.
Oh, I've roasted all of them. But they never stop. It's like a cockroach that you can
You
step
know,
on.
maybe after me in real life.
I bet.
I don't care. Like, I live a good life.
Me
Like,
either.
fuck you.
Me
But
either.
I don't know if you're a comfortable person, but they can get fucked.
They come after me all the time.
I know it's for you. You're gonna have to report. You can report. You can report all the fuck you want. Like, I have nothing to say with that. Like,
Yeah, you just laugh. They get all excited when they find something, and you're like, huh, that's it? That's like it? Anyway, listen, I'll give you a buzz tomorrow. If anybody from YouTube contacts you, no.
Thank you.
Or just say, hey, look, this person contacted me. But just be careful. There's a bunch of weirdos on YouTube. Weird. All right?
That's cool. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Not a problem. Have a good night. Tell her we got her back.
Bye-bye.
You do. Right.
Take care.
All right.
Okay. I will let her know.
All righty. Was that information overload? Autism, I don't know if it makes you run away every month. Autism, it can make kids not want, when they have it, they don't like change. I don't know. That was the friend. I don't know anything about this. I was just trying to tell the person. Hopefully, I don't know anything about that. I got to follow up on it. Seems like they're already getting attacked. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Don't go missing for real. It's not fun. All right. So lastly, man, I wanted to say, it's been funny. Somebody told me the other day something, and I hate to say this. Look, I don't mind reporting on shenanigans. I actually enjoy it. But I like to keep it real, factual, not too much gossip. But we'll get into a little gossip. We'll get into a little girl talk. People have been saying, a couple people have been saying, one of them was a reliable source. People have been saying Benjamin Keys went back to jail. So I made the one live, and then apparently, I don't know, and I'm not saying, and I did not look, but I did believe the source is what I'll tell you. Do your own research. People have been saying he went back to jail. I don't know. I promise you I didn't research. Because if I would, I would have done a whole lot about it. I do believe the source it came from, but it was an in and out thing, from what I hear. And then here's the thing: where is Ben? I feel like he's a little bit embarrassed about the one arrest. I feel like it was a career-ending blow. He hasn't been down too many lives, and it's I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Benjamin, he's done 2 lives recently, and they were on the first of it. We talked about rap, general awareness, which is kind of interesting because Benny got arrested for online harassment. He's been hiding in embarrassment, but as soon as he could kind of hurt somebody's feelings, he cranked up 2 lives on general awareness, which was the person we talked about at the beginning of the live who said that he drank the antifreeze. So technically, Benny may have contributed to crazy thoughts, one would say, with ongoing harassment. I don't know. It's the way that you look at it. I will say this. He's been very quiet. He's been very quiet. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I think that Benjamin, if he seriously tried on YouTube, he would be a good creator. I think he's got the personality, but I think he tries to be mean too bad, too hard. It's almost like Doug saying he's going to whoop me and stuff his stuff. Nobody believes it. I think Benny should just try to be decent and put content out. You don't have to be hurtful. You don't have to be a dick. And it's just my message to him. We've had a lot of history, and I don't see him on the streets. And this is why I'm not too much on the cancel culture. Benjamin, he's never reported my videos. I never reported his videos. Never. I can't say that about him. I don't know. Just like the beginning of this live, I tell Rap, there's a bunch of fucking fish in the ocean. Find another one. Benjamin, get a life. Be nice for once. Stop being a dick. And pull your head out of your ass. Stop being a pussy. Make a lot. What the hell? The internet needs you. And it gives me content. So get the step in. Huh? All right. I'll leave it at that. I am his father. So come on. I got to give him a motivation speech every now and then. And he doesn't even make any rap songs anymore. Benjamin, at least make a rap song. Come on. Let's get this happening. Innocent until proven guilty. What's happening? I was until today. Who was a mod? I'm lost. Who? That was an old mod of BK. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not with it either. Not with it either. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. All right, Joanne. 100%, Dolly. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the autism that I'm trying to think about. It's not autism. It's a sort of autism. It is called what does Eminem have? Anybody know that diagnosis that Eminem has? Not Munchausen syndrome. What's the other one? Munchausen is when you think you're sick, right? What is that other one called? Damn, I can't remember the name. I don't know. I've dealt with it before, and I know that kids don't like things moved. Um, they want everything where it's at and stuff like that. But then again, I don't know if they would run, like Arctic said, because they don't like change. I don't know. I have to talk to that. That wasn't even the mom. That was a friend. So I got to do a lot of research. Look, we've been burnt a lot over here. I'm all about families. I'm all about it, but I got to make sure that I'm getting on board with the right thing. I'm just saying, nothing more than that. I'm always willing to help families. It adds to the resume, and I really appreciate people connecting me to families. I could not. That is the best thing that you can do. Uh, I really want this to be a safe space. You know, last night I was at Kansas Wells for some time, and I don't talk to her too much, um, but I did talk to her last night, and she does get YouTube. It's not information overload, and I was happy to say that because I know I know she's skeptical, and I know people been burning her, especially lately. I told her, look, this is not what I do over here. Forget about YouTube. Ask the Petito family. Ask Quentin's babysitter. Ask Diddle's ex-girlfriend. Ask them specifically if they have a bad word about White Boy. They don't, and they won't. I'm not going to start with you, and I'm not. So that was a good way to kind of earn her trust, if you will, because without that little resume, it's I'm it's tough. And man, we have to have a safe space over here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the people that connect us, man. I really do. It means a lot. It means a lot. It means a lot when you share the videos and you have a channel. It means a lot. It means a lot if you like this. If you like the video, it means a lot. It means a lot if you are a member. It means a lot. It means a lot if you subscribe. It means a lot. All right. What's up? I know it. Pisces. I'm a Pisces. Little secret. I'm a Pisces. So, oh, last thing. I'm going to switch it up over here. Here's the thing. I know people like the lives. And on the YouTube streets, man, people go live every fucking day. Um, and I can't really hate on that. I just don't have the time to do it. But I do put a lot of time on the channel, making videos and this and that. So I just thought about it this week, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bump it up to 2 lives a week. At least 2 lives a week. Look, I try to go live at least once a week. Sometimes, if something pops off big, I go live in the car or whatever it is. I'm going to go live twice a week over here on Black Boy Radio. The goal is, and I really want to get here within the next 3 months, twice a week here, and then one on the second channel. You ain't subscribed to the second channel. It's at White Boy Radio Pushing Back. Subscribe. And then also Wifey's, which is at Damaged Goods. Should be in every description on my community, in my story, anywhere. But that's the goal. But I'm going to do it one step at a time, baby steps, progress, and I'm going to start going live twice a week over here. it's just what's going to happen. Because I understand people want to hang out in the chat and look, man, if you ain't subscribed, we have the coolest chat in the game, hands down. We've had the reigning defending title for years now. There's not a cooler chat. It's relaxed. I trust my mods. They don't like them. They do what they do. You got a wrench, you earned it. No shenanigans. It's the coolest one in the game, man, hands down. And I realized that it's just it's not even a big adjustment. If I'm gonna take the time and make a video and put it together and edit it and blah blah and upload it, I could just go live in the same amount of time. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. That's the goal. Colin is 46. I have no idea. I think Arctic is saying, okay, 26. I have no idea about any of this, y'all. I don't know. What you heard is all I got. Literally, the information came in right before I went live. I don't know much more about it. I talked to my mom, and the mom said that she's at a Greyhound. She's at the police. I don't like doing fundraisers. I've never done them. I don't do GoFundMes. I prefer never to share a GoFundMe, so please never ask, because I don't even do them. And look, man, I've been in financial downfall lately. I could definitely use a goddamn GoFundMe. I just don't have it in me to do that. I think GoFundMes are totally abused on YouTube. I'm just being honest. I don't like when people ask me to share them, because I don't know. You can't just say, hey, share this. I don't know what's behind that. And then if I post it to do you a favor and there's shenanigans behind it, I look bad. So I don't even like to do that. I've never raised money over here. Never. For nothing. And I needed it before. Still never done it. But I would be willing to do it for the first time for a mother in need. I'm just saying. And I would never do nothing crazy. 100. How much could posters be? It's minimal. You go to Staples and get a bill stack. Look, we was handing those out for cheap. The 8 cents to print that, or not even less than that. You know what I'm saying? So you can get a lot. All right, y'all. We were in Junkie's chat. Yeah, absolutely. Don Wells, you need to take my advice. Start throwing all type of the worst words you could say on YouTube. Just start clicking links, throwing N-bombs around, throwing C-bombs around. Just start doing bashing of all types of religions and creeds, sexual act. Just go all in, Don. Just have a field day about it. Just go all in about it, and then hop off. And after you do it, you know what you should do, Don? Just spew all that shit. Turn around, put your camera on, moon the camera, turn back around, flick it off. Just have a field day for it, because what you'll end up doing is killing the monetization on all that. It's beautiful. It's like a beautiful disaster. And that's the power that you hold, especially when they want the clout so bad. Give them the clout. Give them the clout. Just jump on there and start. That would be my advice, bro. I told you on the phone. I'm gonna send this to you at a timestamp. You have to start doing it. Best advice I can give you. Let the woke eat the woke and sit back and laugh. Get them done. Because everything woke goes to shit. It's almost like they got a stubbed toe. All right, y'all, I'm jumping off here. It's been long. I've yawned a few times. Big live, a lot of information. Take it in, but have your own opinion. And look, man, I do want to say this last thing before I jump off. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that yet because I'm still working on it. Let me hold that thought. Let me hold that thought. I appreciate you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Natasha. Best compliment anyone can do is what you did tonight. Hooking me up with them. I really appreciate it. I love everybody, man. Y'all be safe, man. We're living in a crazy time with a lot of weirdos. I don't have any guns. I don't have any guns. I don't have any guns. But if somebody was to run up in here, they get fucked up. They get two to the chest. But I don't have any guns. But you should protect yourself, y'all. We're living in crazy times. You should probably think about protecting yourself. Think about storing some food. You should pay attention to not only true crime, but what's happened in our banking systems. You should follow what's happening in the world. And just be careful, man. It is a bad time to live without any faith. Have faith. And I really mean from the bottom of my heart, at the beginning of this live, I talked about time. Time is the most important thing in your life. Don't ever waste it. Don't waste it on bad people. Don't waste it in relationships that ain't working out. Don't ever waste it. I wasted time. I wasted time. I can never get that back. It is the most precious thing in life. You grab on to time and you never let it go. Time, to me, is one of the most important things in life. And it should be almost sacred. And this is my message to you guys. Don't lose time. Don't lose time.